Making it to the playoffs is one thing, but that's when the pressure really sets in. Because for us and our fans, there's only one acceptable outcome: a win on Super Bowl Sunday. Losing him was a major blow to our playbook, but we wouldn't find out just how much of an advantage it was to our opponents until we were actually facing them.
Today, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Throw left side complete. It's Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So, Charles, here we are in the playoffs, and this rookie quarterback, likely a front-runner for Offensive Rookie of the Year, but he's not too concerned about that. He was all business with us, saying, I just want to advance in the playoffs.
And what's really nice for him is that it's a home game, which means routine doesn't really get jarred, does it? He can do the same thing he's been doing throughout the regular.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Frank Clark just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. A good throw right there. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's good for 28 yards. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a time. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. The drive starts with a completion left side. He's still barreling through. Refusing to go down. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1. And he touchdown! Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Incomplete.
And once more to Ruggs. This time to catch made. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. A nice throw that time. I mean, we mentioned him being a Rookie of the Year candidate, and if you recall, he was very clear in stating that that was his goal coming into the year, and he has not disappointed.
And I think you have to hand it to this young man for having his priorities straight, because when you get that kind of attention, it adds pressure, but he never wavered. A lot of these young guys, especially rookies, you know they're in it for themselves. They're going to take care of what they have to take care of, but he put team ahead of self. And look where it's gotten him, into the playoffs in his rookie year at the helm.
To the end zone.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's their quarterback. All right, the offense back out there now. Let's see what they can put together. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. It's caught inside the 25. They'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 41-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Vegas. First and 10 at the 41-yard.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Nelson Aguilar. So back to live action. Let's see what this offense can do here on this play. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's second down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And he's got this down to the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Henry Ruggs. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. And he'll find Moreau here. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. They run it with Jacobs. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some...
He's got it at the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and taken down.
The quarterback taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs with his second. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And it's second down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too near.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 11. It's a big play there for Vegas. 52 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than him.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. On second down, Jacobs. He can't get him down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs saving his best for... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's good.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They're becoming a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are, and I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Steps away to his left. Got an open man, it's Ruggs. The 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 60. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Reception here by Ruggs. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Complete to Henry Ruggs. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play that time for the Raiders. 61 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And he is in. Touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And quickly they get to the line. 2nd and 5. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And able to get this 5 before he's brought down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line is...
And this is taken in at the 5. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. Here's Jacobs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. They go jet sweep here with Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 5-yard touchdown run. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 38 yards on the scamper there. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards.
The sky is the limit for Tommy Matthews, former wingman, after what he did, and I, for one, cannot wait to see what he does next. Look, I don't want to get too carried away with a hot take here about how he's a transcendent talent, but let's face it, this kid is a transcendent talent. I'm just being honest. I've done this for a very long time, and I've never seen this level of athlete before. Every season, there are new, fresh faces that stand out in big ways. The best of them garner the generational talent label. We've seen it in the past from guys like Lamar Jackson, Julio Jones, Saquon Barkley, and Pat Mahomes. Well, I've got news for you, fellas. Move over and make way for the quintessential generational talent of all time.
I couldn't put into words how excited I was for my first ever NFL Honors Awards. Rookie of the Year is something you only get one shot at, and to even be mentioned amongst my contemporaries was an honor. The rest of that evening was a blur, but I held on to that trophy. felt the weight of it in my hands. And no matter what else happened in my career, I'd always have it to mark this special moment.
Tonight on EA Sports, Daniel Carlson to kick off for Super Bowl 55.
Well, it's been a trying year for everybody, but the tradition continues. Super Bowl 55, away we go from Tampa. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now we see quarterback Drew Brees in his New Orleans offense set to go on attack here for the first time.
32-yard line.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack.
Demario Davis.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. You know, what a story this could be for this young signal caller. High draft pick, got the weight of the franchise on his shoulders, and now here he is, first rookie quarterback ever to start a Super Bowl, trying to become, of course, by extension, the first rookie quarterback ever to win a Super Bowl.
It is amazing, especially in recent years with as many rookies as we've had who started at quarterback, that we're just now getting the first one to get to a Super Bowl and try and win it. Phenomenal season, phenomenal accomplishment. He's broken down a lot of barriers. You get the sense that this is his first, not even close to being his last.
And he already has some hardware to his credit. Remember last night, he took home Offensive Rookie of the Year honors at the NFL Awards Gala.
What a great...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport in there to drop him for a loss on the play.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to go down again. Malcolm Jenkins, the strong safety, swoops in for the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
The Saints take over 1st and 10.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Back to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. It got his man complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 35. Able to get away, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. DeMario Davis in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. You think about the great young quarterbacks we have in the game today. Patrick Mahomes, Super Bowl winner last year. Lamar Jackson, last year's MVP. How is this young man compared to what those guys have done?
Well, I think everything's pretty similar except for this. He's won playoff games and gotten to the Super Bowl as a rookie. Lamar Jackson, he won the MVP his 2nd year in the league. Patrick Mahomes, he did the same thing and then won the Super Bowl his 3rd year in the league. This guy right out of the gate has gotten to the Super Bowl. I think those two look at him like, my goodness, I thought we were pretty good. That's off the charts.
Flushed out right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Buying time to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
So 2nd quarter, this offense losing and hoping to get the football in the end zone for the first time. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got his man, that's Tyrell Williams. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain right after the turnover they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Steps away to his left. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Now he's forced out left. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield, and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go. And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal line. And right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And a nice spin into some open field. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Being chased out left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And this one's incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. On third down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. And even 40 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 3-yard. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 yards there on a first down. Now back to throw. Flush to his right. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Room for Jacobs there on first down as he takes this one forward for a pickup of about 7. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Eluding the pressure right. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He finds Aguilar over the middle. 20. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 48 yards.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Derrick. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
Marshawn Lattimore there defensively.
Buying time to his left. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other...
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Not only another 1st down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Number 28, Josh.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this.
That's good for a loss.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Flush to his right. And he's got it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1 from the 2. They'll go with the keeper. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. It's a quarterback sneak. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll try and sneak it here. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Only needed a few inches to pick it up and get behind your center and burrow forward like he did.
And remember what the GMs have told us? We build an offensive line starting with our center, the guy who can make all the line calls and also move those big defensive tackles in order to pick up first.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 2-yard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. Try to drop one in, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Number 28.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
28-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And on 4th and short, they snag a gain of over 30. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
That's good for a Las Vegas.
They'll look to throw here. And he'll find Ruggs on the right side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas 1st. On 1st down, Jacobs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
4 yards.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. This complete left side to Aguilar. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyrell Williams. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Eluding the pressure right. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
Number 28, Josh Jacobs, the ball carrier.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football, and we just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And how about this? Viva Las Vegas! The Las Vegas Raiders on top of the football world as they will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. And what a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
They threw everything at you that year, and yet you handled it like a pro. But your journey was just getting started. Take us through your next milestone.
A lot of league history is about rivalries between teams and players, and my career was no different.
Often what we see is that a division opponent who you play 2 times a year becomes a marquee rival. Which team was that for you?
There was already a very long and storied history between the two franchises. And then things escalated, simply because of modern technology. The first thing that came up during media availability that week was the back and forth on social media. It seemed as if I had entered into the league's most talked about rivalry overnight. Yeah, I could have left it alone, but when someone runs their mouth, sometimes you need to walk the walk and talk the talk.
Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Second and 6.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll look downfield for Waller. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. Lets this go for... Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's their quarterback. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Hunter Renfrow is the man he was looking for, but it's going to be 2nd down. Buying time to his left. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
Well, Charles, it's always contentious division rivalry, even a little spicier than we're used to. The well-documented work.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. He's airing it out for Whip. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
So as this offense gets settled in, a game like this, how important do you think it will be for both of these teams to maintain their composure?
Well, I think that the good news is that this is a physical, emotional game. And look, if they can find a way to harness that intense energy, it could end up being beneficial for both teams. But what both of them have to realize, and especially this quarterback, the objective is still just to win the game. It's not to outshine the other guy or go at him with any more or less than is normal. Go play the game, go win the game.
12 yards there and a first down. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. On the move to his left. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Henry Ruggs.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I'm seeing a lot of hands on hips in that secondary, and I suspect a lot of mumbling under their breath as well, because this defense has had no answer for the passing game here in the first half.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. 2nd and 4. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught by Williams for a Raiders touchdown. Tyrell Williams, his 4th touch. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown.
Do it again.
Darren Waller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds an opening past the 40. Reception here by Ruggs. Past the 20. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs on his... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop.
Incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. He's got a man, it's Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Lets this go for Renfro down. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended for
clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down. He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball is incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the receiving team.
Offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by Waller out left side. A gain of 6 there on first.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. His big game continues. Already has the 3 touchdown grabs, tacking on some more yardage and a first down.
And how precise has his route running been in this game? We just saw him get open yet again, and he's also made adjustments as the defense is trying to really stop him.
And he's got this down to the 35. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, to let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Number 28.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Muscles him off. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now left side on the swing pass. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Here's Jacobs from the gun. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
I apologize in advance, partner.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's their quarterback. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 75 yards. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And all the way down to the 29. A big play that time for the Raiders. 45 yards.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw right side going to be caught by Waller. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the silver and black continue to roll. A nice throw. Now following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 39. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. And he finds Waller in the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 31. Here's Jacobs. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, plus 3.
Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Give him 4 on the carry there. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Short of the goal line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. From 4 yards out, and the Raiders are pouring it on.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against them.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down. They just look like they're having fun out there. Big lead. There's another big play on the big run. I mean, they can't be stopped.
I'm a little bit older than you, as you well know, partner, and you tend to tell me that all the time. But there used to be a big-time song, and the lyric was, "Summertime and the living is easy." Right now, it's football time, and the running is easy for this crew.
At the 47-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A 1st down and more for Jacobs. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little. Easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Las Vegas.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. One final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
So I'm thinking it's not going to take too long to get a reaction from this quarterback now that this one's over.
You'd certainly think so, considering how eager he was to go back and forth with trash talk ahead of the game. But then again, oftentimes the best course of action to get under your rival's skin might be just to move on. Leave it alone. Put him in the spotlight today. Now you take the spotlight away from him.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Celebration.